morning. We're going to call this one January 25th. Got your border weight update. Thinking about coming across the border, think about this. You should not be a problem. 8 lanes open downtown, just a 10 to 15 minute wait. There's no wait in the Century Lane, 10 to 15 minute wait if you're walking. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 2 regular lanes open, 10 to 15 minute wait. 25 minute wait in the 2 ready lanes. No wait in the East Century Lane. There's only a 10 to 15 minute wait at the Andrade Port. So just enough time to meet new people and get across the border. And no, not a problem at all. I said it was January 25th, and I meant it. It really is Saturday, January 25th. Got some birthdays today, the big shot birthdays. These are the big shots. These are celebrating their birthdays today. Not a whole lot of them.
CBS News special report.
Hold on. We've got actress Leah Taylor Young. She was in Peyton Place in Soylent Green. She is 75 today. Actress Jennifer Lewis of The Preacher's Wife and the PJs. She's 63. Dinah Manoff. She was in Grease, and she was also on TV's Empty Nest. She's 64 today. Actress, TV personality China Cantner, 49 years old today. China, mostly on MTV. Actress Christine Lakin of Family Guy and Step by Step. She's 41. Singer Alicia Keys is 40 years old today. And Michael Trevino, he is in the Vampire Diaries. He is all of 35. Local birthdays, we got more of them coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Alex Tarin, Brianne Paradise, Cindy Gloria, Corina Ponce, Dave Gustafson, Elvira Avendano, George Almashi, J.R. Astala, Jennifer Robertson, Juana Sepulveda, Judy Haskell, Katie Ayon, Chrissy Alvarado, Lisa Alvarado, Martin Hernandez, Olga Escobedo, Pancho Sestiaga, Prisma Sebreros, Rita Pitones, Sofia Dueñas, Sylvia Verdugo, Tom Mixon, Zane Sherlin, Mike Duran, Elvira Alcaraz, Patricia Coronado, Jared Sweet, Andrew Penson, and Elizabeth Murillo. Happy birthday to every single one.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
It's time for your World and California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. The Senate impeachment trial of President Trump turns to his defense. The president's legal team began their arguments at the top of the hour. Attorney Pat Cipollone.
They're asking you to tear up all of the ballots across this country on your own initiative. Take that decision away from the American people.
President Trump is likely watching CBS's Weijia Jiang.
President Trump complained about the timing of his team's opening arguments, describing Saturday morning as TV's, quote, Death Valley. But he has no public events on his schedule, and it's too rainy here in Washington to play golf, so the president will almost certainly be one viewer who will up the ratings.
Democrats wrapped up their arguments last night, taking almost every minute of their allotted 24 hours. Today's arguments are expected to last just a few hours and continue Monday. CBS News special report. I'm Wendy Gillette.
cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Affordable, quiet, and reliable, you can count on a furnace from York because it's backed by the strongest warranties available. It's just another way we install confidence. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501 to learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this season. That's 353-4501. Contractor license 6966216.
California headline news. 2 people died when a small plane went down yesterday morning in Northern California near Auburn and Placer County. 80-year-old Anthony Lawrence Wright Sr. and 55-year-old Anthony Lawrence Wright Jr. were killed.
As soon as deputies responded, they witnessed and saw a plane that had crashed through several trees into a residential yard near the golf course.
California Congressman Adam Schiff, the lead House impeachment manager, says the evidence against President Trump is overwhelming.
By such conduct has demonstrated that he will remain a threat to national security and the Constitution if allowed to remain in office, and has acted in a manner grossly incompatible with self-governance and the rule of law.
Trump facing an impeachment trial. 2 people were shot to death at an apartment complex in Alhambra late last night. Police arrested a man who told police he shot the 2 victims. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And you've been listening to your World California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
At work, you're rewarded for going the extra mile. But what if your work is only a few miles from where you live? For those who take the road less traveled, new pay-per-mile car insurance from Allstate makes all the difference. You get great coverage at a low price based on your safe driving. And if you don't drive much, you don't pay much. You're in good hands.
Call a local Allstate agent to learn more about new pay-per-mile car insurance. Price also includes a daily rate, subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Hi, Saver. Walgreens here. We like the way you save. Take coffee. You know it doesn't have to cost $4 a cup, so you make your own. And co-pays on Medicare Part D. You save up to $5 and get 100 Balance Rewards points on each prescription when Walgreens is your preferred pharmacy. Save smartly on Med D. Walgreens. Trusted since 1901. Copay savings on Tier 1 generic drugs available through select plans that include Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy. Points cannot be earned in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. Complete details at walgreens.com/balance.
And it's time for page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers working the Kxo East port of entry discovered 222 pounds of liquid methamphetamine worth more than $250,000 this week. At around 11 p.m., a 36-year-old male U.S. citizen driving a Chevrolet pickup applied for entry. CBP officer referred the man to the vehicle to a more in-depth inspection in the secondary area. CBP K-9 team screened the vehicle and alerted to the gas tank area. A gas tank was removed and it was searched, revealed an unusual liquid substance that began to crystallize. Officers field tested the substance, receiving a positive indication for properties of methamphetamine. CBP officers arrested the driver and turned him over to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents for further investigation. Friday morning collision. It was reported at 6:20 yesterday morning. It happened on eastbound Highway 115 near the Oroita curve. Debris from the collision blocked all lanes of traffic. California Highway Patrol says the vehicle collided with a porta potty. They did not say if the porta potty was occupied at the time. They did say there were injuries, 5 people injured, minor injuries as a result of the collision. Highway Patrol is investigating that incident. We'll have more news in just a minute.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price guaranteed. See your Quick Lane Service Advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
2020 Imperial County Candidate Forum. It'll be held this afternoon from noon to 3 p.m. Participating will be candidates in the March 3rd election. They include U.S. House of Representatives, State Assembly, County Board of Supervisors, Imperial Irrigation District, and the judges of the Superior Court. The forum will be held in the College Center at Imperial Valley College, 380 East Ayton Road. It's being hosted by the Imperial Valley College Students for Political Awareness. It will be the first candidate forum this political season. Brawley Community Photo Shoot. The entire community is invited to participate. Recently formed Brawley support group, We Are Brawley, will be competing to participate in HGTV's new concept series, Hometown Takeover, a 6-episode special event to air on HGTV in 2021. The We Are Brawley team, composed of a core group of interested Brawley citizens, are calling for the help and support from all Brawley residents and friends to join together for a community photo and video this Saturday, later this morning. The filming event will take place by the Kiwanis Kiosk in North Plaza Park. A group will assemble at 9:45 this morning sharp. All are invited to come out and show their Brawley pride. Winning small town will have a chance at a town makeover. And the Agricultural Benefit Advisory Committee will hold their next meeting on Monday, January 27th at 3 p.m. That meeting will be held in the Agricultural Commissioner's office on Broadway in El Centro. Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230.
Get out on the highway.
KXO. We'll hear from the Rascals and Marvin Gaye, Bobby Goldsboro. If you like 1968, and I love 1968 for good reason. That's the year I got into this racket business.
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight, and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. Yuma County Sector Border Patrol has created 25 vacancies for newly created positions. The job openings are for Border Patrol processing coordinators. It's a full-time term appointment position and starts with a salary range of over $34,900 a year to $50,500 a year. Coordinators will be responsible for leveraging their expertise to support Border Patrol agents with humanitarian and intake processing of detainees, as well as providing other clerical administrative support to agents and other agency personnel. Applications are available on the usajobs.gov website. Charges officially filed. Alejandra Sanchez Hurtado was originally arrested January 3rd. She faces 2 charges, 1 count of false imprisonment and 1 count of assault with a deadly weapon resulting in great bodily harm. She was arrested by the Imperial Police Department. 28-year-old El Centro police officer resides in the city of Imperial. El Centro Police Department placed Hurtado on administrative leave and initiated an internal investigation into those allegations. She will be arraigned on the charges February 3rd. AAA Area Plan. Public hearings have been scheduled. Public is encouraged to participate in the discussion of the proposed 2020 through 2024 Area Plan. Area Plan governs the activities of the Imperial County Area Agency on Aging. It guides how services are offered in Imperial County to people 60 years of age and older, dependent adults, and their caregivers. The final Area Plan will be submitted to the AAA Advisory Council and the County Board of Supervisors for review and approval, and then be transmitted to the California Department of Aging as an integral part of the estate plan. Public hearings are scheduled to begin in February and will be held at various locations around the county. The first will be held February 4th at the Brawley Senior Center and at the Kxo Community Center. They will both start at 11 a.m. Planned closure on Highway 86, westbound Highway 86 at Gale Road will be closed for about 3 weeks. Work starts Monday. Caltrans is advising motorists to plan for a full closure of westbound Highway 86 at Gale Road, just west of Brawley, for about 3 weeks, beginning at 7 a.m. Monday morning, for repairs on Tamarack Canal Bridge. Eastbound Highway 86 will remain open. Detour signs will be posted. Construction crews will work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. weekdays, with weekend and night work as needed to expedite the bridge repairs. And the City of El Centro looking for public input. They will be holding a public meeting. City is soliciting public input pertaining to the amendment of Chapter 13 of the City Municipal Code, which proposes to establish regulations and procedures for adult use cannabis activities in the city. The ordinance proposes a comprehensive regulatory system to allow storefront commercial cannabis uses within the general commercial, tourist commercial, heavy commercial, and light manufacturing zones. Public meeting will introduce the draft ordinance and receive public input. Meeting will be held Tuesday, January 28th at 5:30 p.m. at the City Hall Council Chambers, 1275 Main Street in El Centro. Copy of the draft ordinance can be accessed at the city's website. We've got your weather. That's more coming up next.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
The high temperature yesterday, 77 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 46. National Weather Service has slightly above normal temperatures will continue through the weekend as high pressure predominates across the western states. A series of weak low pressure systems will move through the Four Corners next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 77. Winds will be calm. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 48. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 77. Continued calm winds. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 48. Mostly sunny skies on Sunday. Highs right near 77. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 51 degrees in Yuma, 52 in Indio, 39 degrees up on the mountain in Campo, 54 degrees in Mexicali, 43 degrees in Nyland, 47 degrees at the county airport, 65% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality unhealthy for sensitive groups in Mexicali. Very high levels of PM 2.5, that finite particulate matter. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
And it's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Hopeville. Imperial's Do-It Centers, where you'll find what you need when you need it. On the NBA scoreboard, it was the Bucks over the Hornets, 116-103. Grizzlies got by the Pistons, 125-112. Celtics over the Magic, 109-98. Raptors beat the Knicks, 118-112. Kings defeated the Bulls 98-81. Thunder over the Hawks 140-111. Rockets got by the Timberwolves 131-124. Nuggets over the Pelicans 113-106. Clippers beat the Heat 122-117, and it was the Suns over the Spurs 103-99. Pacers beat the Warriors 129-118. And if you're interested in the NFL draft coming up, you'll be interested in the 2020 Senior Bowl. A lot of the high-ranking draftees are going to be playing today. That's this afternoon. The 2020 Senior Bowl, all the best of the college has to offer, playing this afternoon in the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. We'll have more in just a minute.
Planning a home improvement project? Let your friends at Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a big box with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. Our helpful and courteous staff will get you outfitted for any task in no time. Imperial Hardware Company is locally owned and family operated, proudly serving this community for over a century. We carry only the best products and top name brands. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtfield to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company. Think only national chains are open every day? Think again. Imperial Do-It Centers are available 7 days a week to serve you.
And at the Australian Open, Nick Kyrgios argued a bit with the umpire, had an injured hand, but overcame it all. He won his match. He moved on to the next round. Next opponent will be Rafael Nadal, the #1 seed. So it's going to get a little tougher. Simona Halep and Angelique Kerber on the women's side, they avoided chaos and moved on at the Australian Open. Those who are not moving on, second-seeded Karolina Pliskova, #5, Alina Svitolina, #6, Belinda Bencic, and Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka all eliminated at the Australian Open. In golf, Ryan Palmer shoots 62 for a two-shot lead over Brandt Snedeker at Torrey Pines. Phil Mickelson from San Diego, his hometown course, he didn't make it. He went home. He missed the cut by 2 shots. Joining him with the weekend off were defending champion Justin Rose, Xander Schauffele, and Ricky Fowler, and U.S. Open champion Gary Woodland. All missed the cut. Players' Championship to award $2.7 million to the winner, $15 million overall. The March event will be played in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. The Players' Championship will be the biggest purse in the PGA, unless somebody else wants to step up and have one even bigger. NBA trade, the Warriors reportedly dealt Willie Cauley-Stein to the Mavericks for draft considerations, so it got a mid-season trade. Teenager has a petition going out. Super Bowl, the Super Bowl Sunday is February 2nd. It has been on a Sunday since it began, but there's a petition out. 16-year-old Super Bowl always taking place on Sunday. New York teen is attempting to change the day. 16-year-old Frankie Ruggieri has started a petition. Change.org is where you can sign the petition to get the Super Bowl moved to Saturday going forward. He said it's not fair. Not a lot of people get to see it, or get to see it all anyway, because they got to work the next day or have to go to school. So he wants the Super Bowl to be changed to Saturday, and he's got 30,000 signatures so far. Dallas Keuchel, he became the first player from the 2017 Astros to issue an apology for the cheating scandal. He said all players should do the same thing. He plays for the White Sox now, but he was on the Astros then. Eli Manning has retired. We all know that. Tom Brady was one of the first to congratulate the Giants quarterback who beat him in 2 Super Bowls. The 2 quarterbacks have a lot of respect for each other, and it was shown by then. The Super Bowl, talking Super Bowl, the Chiefs at the 49ers. The 49ers are going to try and find a way to beat Patrick Mahomes, or stop him at least, and the Chiefs altogether weather. One of the key components for the 49ers is Nick Bosa, and Nick Bosa said he is picking his brother's brain for ways to stop Mahomes. Joey Bosa, his brother, plays for the Chargers, who play the Chiefs a couple of times every season. They're in the same division, so he's going to give Nick some tips. We'll see if it works out on February 2nd. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports Time has been brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company, Do-It Centers in El Centro, Hoteville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for your financial news and weather, brought to you by Styles and Smiles, complete salon services. Call for an appointment or walk in. They're located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Stocks slid to their lowest close in over a week Friday on the concern that the spread of China's coronavirus may disrupt travel and trade and slow global economic growth. Some strong quarterly earnings reports, however, especially from Intel Corporation and American Express, helped to provide investors with some confidence. Dow Jones Industrial Average closed down 170.36 points, or 0.6%, at 28,989.73, while the S&P 500 lost 30.07 points, or 0.9%, to finish at 3,295.45. NASDAQ touched a fresh intraday high in early trading, but then slid to end down 87.57 points, or 0.9%, at 9,314.91. For the week, the Dow lost 1.2%, while the S&P 500 gave back 1%, and the NASDAQ fell 0.8%. Got your weather coming up in just a minute.
It's a new year, and Styles and Smiles want you to look your best. But first, you need to make an appointment by calling 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Now, Styles and Smiles is a complete salon specializing hair, nails, cosmetics. And if it's time for a change, let Styles and Smiles transform your ordinary into extraordinary. But they're expert stylists. Bring the whole family because they do it all. Call now and make an appointment at 760-960-2382. That's 960-2382. Styles and Smiles, located by Cardenas Market in El Centro.
The high temperature here today, 77 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 46. National Weather Service says slightly above normal temperatures will continue through the weekend as high pressure predominates across the western states. A series of weak low pressure systems will move through the Four Corners next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 77. Winds will be calm. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 48. Sunday, sunny skies. Highs right near 77. Continued calm winds. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 48. Mostly sunny skies on Sunday. Highs right near 77. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now, we're looking at 47 degrees, 65% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality still unhealthy for sensitive groups in Mexicali. Very high levels of that finite particulate matter, PM 2.5. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. You've been listening to Financial News and Weather, brought to you by Styles and Smiles, here to make you look your best. Located by Cardenas Market on Imperial Avenue in El Centro. That's Styles and Smiles.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
Now we're coming up on 8 o'clock. CBS News at the top of the hour.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Wendy Gillette. The Senate impeachment trial of President Trump enters a new phase.
Harry.
His legal team launched into their defense this morning. CBS's Stephen Portnoy is in Washington.
Leading off for the defense, White House counsel Pat Cipollone accused Democrats of ignoring key aspects of the summary of Mr. Trump's call with his Ukrainian counterpart.
They left out the entire discussion of burden sharing.
Cipollone urged senators to ignore the manager's call to remove Mr. Trump from office and to disqualify him from ever serving again.
They're here to perpetrate the most massive interference in an election in American history, and we can't allow that to happen.
Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, Washington.
The death toll from the coronavirus in China has climbed to 41, prompting a wave of actions to try to contain the outbreak. Non-essential vehicles will be banned in downtown Wuhan. Part of the Great Wall is shut down. Shanghai Disneyland is closed. Today is the Chinese New Year, but there's not much of a celebration all over the country. CBS's Raby Inocencio.
Many people who I've spoken to, who I've been texting across the country, have said that they've canceled their Chinese New Year celebrations. This is supposed to be the biggest celebration in the Chinese calendar in the West, in the United States. Think of it as Christmas and Thanksgiving combined, where families travel to be together for a whole entire week. And we're talking about 1.4 billion people. They're not so much thinking about food, they're thinking about their health.
A New York Times poll shows Bernie Sanders at the top of the pack in Iowa a little over a week before the Democratic caucus is there. The poll shows he has about a 7% lead over Pete Buttigieg. Senators who are running for president are dealing with the impeachment trial. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
On Friday night, New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez campaigned for Sanders in Iowa, while at the other end of the state, the coach of the 2018 U.S. Olympic gold medal curling team campaigned for Klobuchar at an Iowa curling club. Klobuchar's daughter, Abby, is also hosting hot dish house parties with supporters.
My mom has a bit of a scheduling conflict this week.
Earlier in the week, former presidential candidate Julian Castro campaigned for war.
This week's Democratic address focused on Holocaust Remembrance Day, which is Monday. Illinois Representative Brad Schneider.
All of us must speak out and condemn both anti-Semitic words and actions whenever and wherever hate raises its ugly head.
This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Sometimes the sniffles turn out to be more than the sniffles. Luckily, there's a Walgreens right around the corner so you can feel better faster. And right now, get select Vicks, NyQuil, and DayQuil combo packs for only $16.99 each with card. No reason to waste more time feeling lousy this cold season. Get in and out in minutes so you feel better faster. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Use as directed. Restrictions may apply. See store for details. Valid in-store through January 25th.
Enter the Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Square Sweepstakes. We're giving away $50,000 every score change, touchdowns, field goals, even extra points, 50 G's. Plus, 2 grand prize winners will win $500,000 that could be used toward their dream home. Enter for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super Bowl 54.
No purchase necessary. 18 years or older except Alabama, Nebraska, and Mississippi. Ends January 30th. Licensed all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. The NFL is not sponsored promotion in any way.
A new way to adopt pooches. CBS's Stephen Kaufman.
First you see his picture, and then you hear his voice. Motorworks Brewery is getting shelter dogs adopted by placing the photos of the pups on its beer can labels, and the response has been overwhelming. Marketing Director Barry Elwanger.
We wanted people to be thinking about these dogs that are looking for their forever homes, help raise some proceeds and awareness.
Elwanger says the huge response likely means more dogs on more cans. Stephen Kaufman, CBS News.
We've already seen several teasers or even full Super Bowl ads like this one for Planters Peanuts. As companies try to make the most of their multi-million-dollar investment. Fox said in November it had sold all of its available advertising time for the big game, but this week it was able to find space for 2 additional 60-second ads. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-700-6898. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-700-6898. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-700-6898. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds, too. Call 800-700-6898. 800-700-6898.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
We're just trying to entertain people, and morality's just gonna get in the way.
AM 1230.
Where is
KXO?
1230 KXO.
This is an ugly candy bar. Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away, we're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know, maybe we should be on the radio or something, skywriting.